Hi, this is Teddy Long, player, and you're watching Throwback Championship Wrestling, and you can believe that. Holla.
Standing at 6 feet tall, weighing in at 260 pounds, from Oliver Springs, Tennessee, he's pretty freaking great, Tommy Coffey!
NWA Throwback Wrestling coming to you. I'm Hot Rod Biggs. For those who don't know, now you know. We're taking a look at NWA Throwback. You just seen the one and only great Teddy Long introduce what should be a great matchup right here as the announcer just made the introduction. The incredible Tommy Coffey standing in the ring, waiting on what should be one hell of a competitor. Should be some good competition coming out. Let's wait for the next gentleman to enter the proverbial square circle. David Tita, 180 pounds, small in stature, big in might. Tommy Coffey, David Tita, what a matchup. This should be right here on NWA Throwback Championship Wrestling. Always catch all the latest news and information at throwbackchampionshipwrestling.com. Referee checking out Tommy Coffey, a little bit reluctant to let the referee check him quite the way he wants to check him. The referee's still doing his job. Small building, but a capacity crowd on hand nonetheless. Collar and elbow tie-up. West Africa, a long way to come for David Tita as he's thrown down to the mat. Bells to the corner. Tommy Coffey looks like he cannot be more proud of himself. These two gentlemen sizing one another up. Coffey immediately to the side headlock. Shoots him in. Big shoulder tackle takes him down. Coffey over. Big leapfrog from Tita. Beautiful textbook arm drag followed by another one. And a drop kick to top it off. Ducks his clothesline. Not once, not twice. Series of kicks from Tita. Ended by a sidewalk slam. Good for only a one count for Tommy Coffey. You know, I must say this is the first time that I've seen either one of these gentlemen inside the ring. And so far, Tommy Coffey is definitely on the offense. We've seen some great offensive maneuvers from David Tita, but they were just not enough for the size and the strength of Tommy Coffey. Big elbow takes him down. You know, perhaps Tita wishes he was back in Africa. Maybe we should catch a boat ticket for him because he's not looking too good at the moment right now. With Tommy Coffey eating him like yesterday's lunch. Picks him up. Big scoop slam to the mat. Tommy Coffey follows up with a leg drop. He is having his way with David Tita. He must be a glutton for punishment. He should have just laid down right there. Let that be the 3 count. Throwback Championship Wrestling will be returning to Lewisburg, Tennessee, Saturday, February the 6th. All the information at throwbackchampionshipwrestling.com. On hand that evening will be the NWA World Heavyweight Champion, Jack Dane, also in the building that night. One of the legends among legends, beautiful Bobby Eaton, will be right there at the House of Pain in Lewisburg, Tennessee on Saturday night, February the 6th. 2016 is going to start off rocking. And speaking of rocking, Tommy Coffey just rocked David Tita with a clothesline. You know, if we were scoring this match on a scale of 1 to 10, Tita would be stuck at a 3. A little bit of series of beautiful offensive maneuvers at the beginning, but we haven't seen much but punishment on him since then. I wonder what Teddy Long thinks as he's standing here watching David Tita absorb this much punishment, and can David Tita come back from absorbing this much punishment? Teddy Long, associated with NWA Throwback Championship Wrestling. Tita doing everything he can to come back. And speaking of coming back, ladies and gentlemen, tonight's main event, stay tuned, because we're going to have none other than the Throwback Champion, Devin Driscoll, defending against former NWA World Heavyweight Champion. I'm talking about none other than the Iron Man, Rob Conway. Right here tonight on this episode of Throwback Championship Wrestling. Another big slam from Tommy Coffey. First I wondered if Tita was a glutton for punishment. Now he's proven it. He's kicked out yet again. This guy traveled many, many miles to take one hell of a beating from Tommy Coffey, yet he continues to fight back. If you don't admire anything about this man, you have to admire his resilience. Spinning heel kick finally takes Coffey down, not once but twice. Will the third time be the charm? Ducks his clothesline. Inverted kick, and it looks like David Tita has eaten his Wheaties. Big scoop and an inverted slam, and that has to be it. And that indeed is it, ladies and gentlemen. The winner of the match, there you have it once again, ladies and gentlemen. Tommy Coffey with the big win right here on NWA's Throwback Championship Wrestling. Check them out at throwbackchampionshipwrestling.com.
You're looking at the Iron Man Rob Conway. I've wrestled in 49 states and 12 countries. I'm a 2-time NWA World's Heavyweight Champion, 3-time WWE World Tag Team Champion. But nothing means more to me than the chance I have to be the Knoxville Unified Heavyweight Champion. And Devin Driscoll, you are a great champion. But to be the man, you gotta beat the Iron Man. And I intend on winning that championship tonight and doing it the Con way.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we are back with more NWA Throwback Championship Wrestling. I'm Hot Rod Biggs. Let's go to the ring announcer. The Iron Man, Rob Conway, doing it the only way he knows how to do it, baby, and that is the Conway. For those who don't know, let me remind you, I am Hot Rod Biggs. filling in for your missing commentary team this evening, sitting back, sipping on my mellow yellow, watching NWA Throwback Championship Wrestling, the organization bringing back the glory days, looking at some old school professional wrestling, and you see the two-time NWA World's Heavyweight Champion finding himself in a unique position tonight on the contender side of the ring as he's awaiting the arrival of the NWA Throwback Champion, Devin Driscoll. Devin Driscoll, the NWA Throwback Championship Wrestling title holder, gonna stand toe-to-toe with the man who is no stranger to go from any organization, from anywhere across the world. You heard the man say it himself. 49 states, 12 countries, many times a champion the world over, the Iron Man, Rob Conway. You know, Teddy Long very well may be onto something as the commissioner here for NWA Throwback Championship Wrestling. He has certainly been scouting some talent. He has certainly picked one hell of a contender for this championship matchup right here in the Iron Man Rob Conway. And if there's one thing I know for sure, the Con Man wants to walk out of here with the NWA Throwback Championship title around his waist. There we see referee Doug Markham making his way out to one of the fans at ringside. Conway going back out, possibly going to retrieve some of the merchandise, perhaps giving some more away. Looks like he's giving some away. You know, I can't say that I've seen the nice side of Rob Conway too many times, but that should just show you the mindset this gentleman is in. But as he steps in a unique spot again, as the contender, so used to walking that aisle as the champion, as the contender for the NWA Throwback Championship title, Devin Driscoll, very proud of himself to be carrying that title. The Iron Man, the Con Man as he's been called, wants to walk out the winner, wants to walk out with the gold. Referee Doug Markham signaling for a clean break. Conway having no part of it, baby, as he shows off the phenomenal physique that he possesses. Throwback champion Devin Driscoll having no part of it. Conway showing that experience as he takes the arm to a side headlock, comes around to a chicken wing. Driscoll able to reverse it back into a side headlock. Talk about old school wrestling. These guys have done their homework down. Beautiful leapfrog from the Con Man. Hip toss reversal up and over. Conway finds himself on the mat. Headlock takeover. And your throwback champion Devin Driscoll is all over the Iron Man, Rob Conway. Doug Markham, your referee, right there doing his job. 2 count only as Conway rolled Driscoll up. 2 counts, just not close enough, baby. Close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. And we're talking about professional wrestling. Another 2 count. Driscoll anticipating Conway to turn around. Works his way back to the standing side headlock. Conway trying to take away some of the leverage by staying down on one knee. Working the heavyweight champion Driscoll back into the corner, a dangerous place to be when you're in there with a man like the Iron Man Rob Conway. And there you have it, a shot to the solar plexus and then a punch to the face. This man will hesitate not. Conway showing absolutely no mercy. Throwback Championship Wrestling featuring not only these two gentlemen you see in the ring, but also some of the top stars in professional wrestling today. Gentlemen like Cahagas, gentlemen like Crimson, like Mr. Everybody Knows, Sean Schultz. We have Scott Cardinal, obviously Tommy Coffey, David Tita, the Iron Man, your champion right now, Devin Driscoll. These gentlemen will stop at nothing with Teddy Long heading the boat as the commissioner. Who knows where Throwback Championship Wrestling will land outside of Lewisburg, Tennessee on Saturday, February the 6th, right there at the House of Pain. Once again, on that evening, February the 6th, Saturday night, February 6th, Lewisburg, Tennessee, the NWA World's Heavyweight Champion, Jax Dane. That's right, baby. The Vanilla Godzilla will be in the House of Pain in Lewisburg, Tennessee, along with the legend among legends, a champion many times over, beautiful Bobby Eaton, making his appearance right there in Lewisburg, Tennessee for Throwback Championship Wrestling. But back to the match at hand. Conway is taking control over the Throwback Heavyweight Champion Devin Driscoll, and the the Iron Man, should I say, is having his way with the champion, and that is a predicament that Conway is very used to. Beautiful series of elbows. Conway asking the crowd, should he drop another one? And much to the dismay of the Throwback Champion Devin Driscoll, Conway does, but it only scores him a 2 count. Giving credit where it's due, referee Doug Markham is all over this one. He's in position where he needs to be in position, or else we could have very well seen a brand new champion in Rob Conway. And before this matchup is over, we very well may see a new NWA Throwback Championship Wrestling champion in the Iron Man. Rob Conway is a gut shot to the champion. Devin Driscoll takes him down. Conway trying to regroup himself as he remains on the attack. Conway trying to cut off the circulation, trying to cut off the airway of the Throwback champion Devin Driscoll. Just like a motorcycle with a flat tire, baby. If you can't breathe, you're not going anywhere. No oxygen, no movement. No movement, no victory. No victory, no title. Conway has the formula figured out. Referee Doug Markham has dropped the champion's arm not once but twice. The third time, he's coming back alive, but Conway is hanging on strong. The Iron Man remaining absolutely resilient. Stopping seemingly at nothing to score victory over the reigning Throwback champion Devin Driscoll. As Driscoll and Conway trade a series of punches, and Conway puts the end to that with a shot to the gut. Driscoll catches him, lands him with a clothesline, and the Iron Man is down. You know, all one has to do is look at the phenomenal cardiovascular conditioning that the Iron Man is in to see what kind of competitor he is. And when you know what kind of competitor that the former two-time NWA World Heavyweight Champion Rob Conway is in, and you see a man stand toe-to-toe with him like the Throwback Champion Devin Driscoll has been able to do thus far, that my friend, let you know what kind of competitors Commissioner Teddy Long has booked for Throwback Championship Wrestling. Suplex attempt averted. Conway with a series of knees, trying to make sure he can get it in. Much to his dismay, he does not. And Conway is taken down the hard way outside the ring to the floor. Driscoll was able to land an offensive maneuver, but I'm not sure if he's aware of where he's at right now, as he has made his way to the floor. Looks like was a little bit unintentional. Does he know where he is? The mark of a true champion, the mark of a true veteran, the mark of a professional wrestler. Leaving alone the mark of the referee. That's a whole other story that we're not going to get into. Commissioner Teddy Long selected Doug Markham to referee this high-profile matchup. Double count out.
Devin Driscoll is still your Knoxville Unified Heavyweight Champion.
Now this match is taking place in Knoxville, Tennessee. Referee Doug Markham has just ended this match with a double count out. Now, I don't know if you know the the Iron Man, Rob Conway, like I know the Con Man, the Iron Man, Rob Conway, but he's not going to stand this. So let's hear what Teddy Long has to say.
Well, the one thing I know is that these people here, they paid a lot of money to come here to see us wrestling tonight. And when you pay a lot of money to come see wrestling, then you want to get your money's worth, right? So with that being said, I believe you people want to see a winner here tonight, right? Well, with that being said, Mr. Referee, I want 5 more minutes in this match, and I want a winner here tonight. All right, well.
Commissioner Teddy Long has come to the ring. He has laid down the law. He has instructed referee Doug Markham to restart this matchup. Throwback champion Devin Driscoll taking advantage of the breather that he's gotten in, and now he's all over the Iron Man Rob Conway. Conway did not want to walk out this way. Driscoll did not want to walk out with a draw. Both men down again, double clothesline. Commissioner Teddy Long said it like no one else can. The fans paid their money to see a matchup. They want to see a winner, but it looks like there's going to be a disqualification. Scott Cardinal, Cahagas coming in, assaulting not only Rob Conway, but also Devin Driscoll. And here is the Tokyo Monster. Conway being assaulted by the Tokyo Monster. What does he have in his hand? Unbelievable. The champion and the challenger both being assaulted, and the Tokyo Monster seems to have 2 gentlemen doing the damage for him. Talk about not seeing something coming, baby. This is something that no one could have predicted, no one could have expected. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we would like to thank you for tuning in to this week's episode of Throwback Championship Wrestling. Don't forget, Saturday, February the 6th, 2016, the Lewisburg, Tennessee House of Pain NWA Champion Jack Stain will be on hand. Beautiful Bobby Eaton will be on hand. Sean Schultz, Cahagas, Crimson, many top stars right there in Lewisburg, Tennessee. Thank you once again for tuning in to Throwback Championship Wrestling.